Friday, Chris here. A lot of talk over the last couple weeks about Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac going public. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac control the majority of all conventional loans out there. So this is kind of a big deal. So flashback 20 plus years ago, the government takes over Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac into conservatorship. And so basically the government has been running Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac for the last 20 plus years. And so this would be a dramatic shift, making the companies private, and they would do so through an initial public offering or IPO, in which basically the company is sold. And why? Well, that would generate roughly $30 billion for the Treasury. And most people know the government's a little short on cash right now, and so that's why they would do it. But definitely has raised a lot of concerns. One is what will happen to interest rates. A lot of economists feel that, Fannie and Freddie Mac are more about profits rather than a government-controlled agency. Well, they're going to want bigger spreads or more cushion, more meat on the bone, and interest rates could go up. I've seen estimates from 0.1 to 0.2%. So not anything dramatic, but it really depends upon the guarantee that the government puts in place. So if the government puts a really good guarantee, taking some risk off the investor, investors are okay with lower profit margins, that would be a really good thing to keep interest rates low. Pulte, Trump, Besant, all those folks have been talking about how they want to get mortgage interest rates lower, and they say that this IPO would in fact do that. So it just depends upon who you talk to and their perspective. My biggest concern is for the first-time homebuyers and folks with lower down payments, because right now those loans are more or less subsidized, more so than the other loans. And so some, I guess, of the potential big risks to regular Joe out there would be, maybe those first-time homebuyer programs could take a hit. So anyway, if you have an opinion, put your opinion in the comments below, so long as it's nice. And if you have any questions about financing a home, give us a call. Happy Friday.